As I think back over the last 10 years, it was Dick Schultz at Schultz Family Foundation who said, hey, can we be of some help to the Catholic elementary schools? Go directly to the principals, ask them what they need, and give it to them. And see if we can create the most excellent Catholic school community possible. And Gail was a perfect first president of the organization and really got things built and running. And so CSCOE is there to address whatever the principals ask us to address. And now serving 153 schools, we've just heard from so many principals, our school would not be here any longer if it weren't for CSCOE.
When I think of CSCOE, first comes to mind like an image of a superhero in their cape flying in to save the day. When you need to do something special for your school community, for us it's been expanding our preschool program, or for working on that Gail grant to kind of help our teachers and reward them for all the great work that they do. It's just been an amazing breath of fresh air, and knowing that I have all these resources that I can tap into has just been a wonderful gift.
Here at CSCOE, we're investing in all sorts of things in our leaders, learners, with a strong focus on forming hearts and minds for a greater purpose. And every decision we make is rooted in impact, driven by faith, and focused on what's next.
In the 10 years of working with CSCOE, they've done so much for our school. They've helped with impact grants. They've helped us with new lockers. When we started our new middle school about 8 years ago, they helped us get that started. But excellent Catholic education starts with the teachers, and you have to have excellent teachers. And to be able to keep those, or to get those teachers on board, is necessary for a great Catholic school. And the Gail grant allowed for a little bit of flexibility in the financials to make those employment agreements happen.
The Gail grant, it had previously been called the 3 R's grant, to recruit, retain, and reward people on their staffs. And it's so meaningful to those teachers to be recognized in a tangible way for the extraordinary service they provide.
Through the Gail grant, we received Christmas bonuses. And through that Christmas bonus, I was able to attend the National Eucharistic Congress in Indiana. And that was a whole week of being surrounded by other Catholics who are in love with Jesus and in love with the Eucharist. And I was able to bring that back in the fall and share with the students all of the wonderful experiences that I had. And that was all thanks to that grant.
When I think of all the things CSCOE has done over the past 10 years, teachers feel supported. And I think that's so important, that knowing that someone wants you to succeed helps the entire environment of the school, which helps the community, and eventually that goes to the church as a whole. But I think the most important thing to remember is that CSCOE's investment is eternal, and that ultimately it's about directing all souls in that direction, which CSCOE has done through the support and encouragement that they have given to schools and teachers.
The future of Catholic education will be defined by how boldly we innovate and how intentionally we build. We're creating systems, experiences, and partnerships that will really shape what's possible, because we're about building a future where Catholic schools don't just survive, they lead. And never lose sight of the mission, which is to save as many of our precious souls as possible.